we think this is going to get moved around at some point, right? Like this is an event that probably needs to be moved around, honestly.
Yeah.
Even if it's on like a rotation between 3 different venues or something.
Yeah, I do see it. Where it goes, fantastic question. I really don't know where it would go.
That's the thing. Like, you have to, if you do this, any dome stadium's probably out of the question.
Yeah.
Any stadium north of the Mason-Dixon line is probably out of the question.
And then you have to also look at, like, where does NASCAR want to put their product? Well, probably Pacific Northwest, West Coast, those markets that it doesn't really hit.
Mm-hmm.
And we're really, you really start to narrow your options when you start looking at, like, places that they would want to go.
Yeah.
You could sit here and say that, Clash at North Wilkesboro would be cool if the All-Star race goes well. Yeah, it'd be cool, but, like, what are we doing? Like,
NASCAR isn't going to move
nothing.
NASCAR isn't going to move that race to a track, though, that they don't own or that they can't own, like they do with the Coliseum.
Yeah. Plus, it just wouldn't make sense too if you're already holding one non-championship race at North Wilkesboro. Why hold a different one there?
Yeah. I have a feeling All-Star is going to be at North Wilkesboro for a while.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, yeah.
Still in the same general area. So
keep that track off the points paying schedule too.
Yeah.
For now, yeah.
It's on the trucks point schedule, right?
Yeah, but
okay.
Trucks are different. Trucks need more of
no, but that's what I mean. Like, I think
tracks.
I think North Wilkesboro is a super cool standalone for the truck series to have. So.
Yeah.
It would be really cool if we could just let it stay as it is right now,
Yeah. Run a race before we make any decisions on it.
I would love it if they did it here in Ann Arbor. That would be cool, but it's not feasible because it's way too freaking cold.
Yeah.
But, I think, can you bring it to college towns? There's a lot of college football stadiums you could take it to, and I know that there's a lot of them in the South, but you'd at least be bringing it to a college town.
Mm.
So that's it. It's not necessarily about the markets. It can be about the population, too.
Right. Yeah. College sounds a good idea. Yeah.
So you could take it, to Alabama and go to Tuscaloosa, or you could go to Auburn, or you could go to, you could go to Baton Rouge.
If we weren't ruling out dome stadiums, can you imagine how cool it'd be if they raced in the Astrodome? That would be so cool.
I was thinking, like, even Jerry's World would be cool, but I don't think it'd be big enough.
Yeah, I don't know if the interior is big enough. But yeah. Tons of different places. I'd love to see it moved to somewhere else.
Yeah.
What if they planned a street race for the Clash?
I was gonna say that's what I was originally thinking. If Chicago goes well, like, I could totally see the Clash being like a street race in Seattle.
It would be so cold though.
Yeah.
As much as they would probably love that, it'd be way too cold.
The problem is, do you want to do all the setup for a street race just to have an exhibition event?
Yeah, true.
Do you want to send your teams all the way to some market out west? Because the thing with the street race is it's another one of these races that's so much different. Where, like, I feel like this Clash, you at least have a little bit of similarity with your other short tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Enough to where you can learn something. Where I feel like, Chicago, you're not going to learn a lot about your road course packages, because street courses are so much different than a natural road course.
It's almost an entirely different discipline.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if teams would really even be on board with doing that. And then you can't have feeder series there. You can't. You're kind of starting to limit your options. If you go on a road course, you're probably not doing heat races.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Or if you are, you're doing 2 heat races.
Listen, let me dream about Long Beach
No.
letting NASCAR run into February, which, by the way, that would be freaking awesome.
It would.
But it's I mean, I know it's far fetched. I know it's probably not gonna happen.
Wait, hang on. We're talking about road course racing in Southern California. Bring back Riverside. All right.
Yeah, let's go race around the shopping complex, baby. Woo!
Yeah, baby.
I'm gonna drive right through the Sears.